Greetings, Sunrose here, and happy Father's Day. It's Father's Day 2014, and on this day I've been reflecting on a number of powerful things around the concept of fathering and parenting, and also what makes us parents, which really comes back to birth. So in today's episode, I'll be focusing on those things. But before I get into that, I want to really, first of all, give a shout out and a word of gratitude. Thank you for all the wonderful fathers in the world, and thank you to the fathers in my world. I also encourage each of you to take a moment of giving gratitude for the fathers. And first of all, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if your father is no longer in his physical body, remember that you always have that soul connection, that connection never goes away, and you can always continue to communicate and be grateful. And if you do not have a father in your life, or haven't had a father in your life, or your experience of your father has been less than optimum, I encourage you to remember that you can go to Source and connect with Divine Father, that the energy of the Sacred Father is always available for us to tap into. And it is such a warm, comforting, supportive energy that we all require. So remember to tap in and receive those gifts. And as I mentioned a moment ago, on this Father's Day, I find myself reflecting on what makes a father a father. And of course, we often we look to all the things that a father does as a parent for and with their children, which is extremely valuable and wonderful to celebrate. And let us also remember the beginning of that process. And how it all starts, it all comes back to birth. Now, I've heard a lot of people talk about how, just because a man helped make a child doesn't make him a father. It is the actions that he takes after that child is born. And that's important. It has validity. And the actions that a father takes after his child is born are so valuable and significant and important. But let us also remember that whether or not a father was fully present in the child's life, whether or not he was even there after birth, he still played some role in giving life and giving of his seed, and that is so very important to celebrate and recognize. I was very inspired today by a friend of mine on Facebook who was giving gratitude for the father of her child who is not present. He has run off and done other things in the world, and she has been raising her little girl by herself. And yet she was expressing that she feels nothing but gratitude for this man, and potentially also some sorrow that he doesn't get to experience the joy that she experiences by having and being with her child. But she was so grateful of the gift that she was given, because without this man having been there at some point, her daughter would not be here now. And I was so moved by this, because I think at times, I've been a single mother years ago. It's been a long time since I was a single mom, but I was. And I think at times it can be easy for a single mama to forget to still have gratitude for the man who brought the seed of the life of the child that she's raising. So let us remember, even in the sadness of the times that fathers do not fully fulfill their role in being there throughout the child's growing time, that we can still have gratitude for the seed that brought that child into existence. And as I thought about that today, it got me thinking about birth, and how it got me thinking back to 2009 when my son was born and my husband became a father. And it was really my son being born that gave birth to him as a father. He was not a father until our son was born. And when our son was born, he was born anew also as a father. And as I reflected on that, I realized an important part of today's message that I desire to share, and that is about celebrating birth and celebrating new life. And I went to this painting that I actually painted when I was pregnant with our son, with Victory, and that was back in 2009. And this is just a symbolism of the wee one in the womb, and there's a heart on his chest and the umbilical cord connection to placenta. And this is really a celebration of love, and also this is, water, and it's so wonderful and powerful to remember that we all started in the water. We all were little aquatic beings at some point in the beginning. And so this is just a celebration of that new life, and I desired to make sure and share this imagery with you as we celebrate. And also, I was feeling this intuitive calling to go through some of my old papers and find the right piece of writing to share with you. And what came to me is a poem that I wrote entitled Today, and it was written January 20th, 2003. So it's been 11 years plus ago that I wrote this. Today is my birthday. Today I am born. Today I am reborn. Today we are one. Today is your birthday. Today you are born. Today is God's birthday. Today we are one. There has never been a better day than this day, in this way, in this place, in this space, this perfect embrace of life and truth, beauty and strength. We are this moment is we. We are the breath. This breath is that tree, and that tree is our body the wind. Our heart is God's playground, and God is the friend. The love that surrounds, the beauty that abounds. She drowns us in knowledge, in pleasure and laughter, in honor and strength. There has never been a stronger friend or a truer sense to any word that was ever heard by any ears. My tears are of the sweetest joy. My laughter sings the melody of all things. The beauty of the being is utterly alive and wildly dancing. The sun, she is a goddess, and as a goddess, we are the sun. You and I, we are the light that illuminates the world. We are the flame that burns within all things, and we are the soothing waters, the calming springs. We are the blessed one. We are the things that we are seeing. This experience was born of our dreams. This moment was created for our pleasure and by our wish. We are the God, the goddess. So just remember, when you feel that the moment seems less than you think it should be, it is that way because you think it is. You see, you think too much. We do that sometimes. You think your life is a horrible mess, and a mess it shall be. We, as God, grant all our wishes. We fulfill all our dreams, and what you think today becomes your life tomorrow. If you spend your days consumed in sorrow, then you shall drown in tears. If you make your day a rainbow, your life sunshine, then the light that burns and within you yearns shall melt away the rainy days and illuminate the entire world. Just remember, you only have as much power as you give yourself. If you believe that the world is already set in motion and you are but a whirling pawn in the tornado of destiny, then ye shall be whirled and hurled and thrown hither and yon. But if you choose to claim your power, then you shall move mountains. You shall hold the stars within your hands and caress all of life with your heart and soul. You shall be and see and do any and everything that you never knew you always knew you could be and see and do. Today is your birthday. Today you are born. Today you are reborn. Today God and you are one. Today you can do anything. Today the God that is you declares, let's have fun. Thank you for listening. I am honored and excited that we have connected. Thank you for remembering to celebrate, and thank you for being born. Let us remember to have great gratitude for the fact that we were born and for the souls that helped us come into embodiment. Let us celebrate the lives that we have been given and give ourselves permission to fully come forward and bloom. Blooming is what I'm all about. It's who I am, it's what I do, and what I hope to inspire in you. If you have enjoyed my videos, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And share the love. You know? Let's do this.